Hi, my name is LaQuanta, and I will be explaining the normal swallowing process in all three phases that involve swallowing. In order to properly swallow, you will use your lips, teeth, tongue, and jaw to swallow. Swallowing is divided into three different phases. The first phase is the oral phase. Swallowing is divided into three different phases. The first phase is the oral phase. The oral phase consists of a person chewing his or her food into smaller pieces and mixing it with saliva. This mixture creates a ball of food called the bolus. The bolus is pushed to the back of the throat by the tongue. Next is the pharyngeal phase. In the pharyngeal phase, muscles of your throat contract and squeeze the bolus and push it towards the opening of the esophagus. Also during its phase, the epiglottis closes off the pathway of your windpipe. The last stage is the esophageal phase. In the esophageal phase, the muscles in your esophagus create wave-like motions to move the food down the esophagus towards the stomach. Now I will explain this process using more of a medical term, and it's a little bit more intricate. So swallowing still consists of those same three phases, and swallowing is a complex and coordinated process. The normal swallow involves three stages: the oral, pharyngeal, and esophageal phase. In the oral phase, the trigeminal and the facial nerves play a crucial role in mastication and lip closure. The oral phase begins with the lip closure to prevent the bolus from escaping. This is followed by the tongue holding the bolus against the hard and soft palates to form a cohesive mass. Next, effective mastication should be timely and efficient by breaking down the bolus into a manageable consistency. Then, brisk tongue movement transports the bolus from the anterior to the posterior oral cavity, ensuring no residue is being left. During the pharyngeal phase, the glossopharyngeal and the vagus nerves plays crucial roles in regulating the muscles of the pharynx, larynx, soft palate, and upper esophageal sphincter. This phase begins when the bolus reaches the posterior angle of the ramus. Soft palate elevation prevents the bolus from entering the nasal cavity, while laryngeal elevation characterized by the superior movement of the thyroid cartilage and approximation of the arytenoids to the epiglottic petiole protects the airway. Anterior hyoid excursion facilitates airway protection and opens the upper esophageal sphincter. Complete epiglottic inversion covers the laryngeal vestibule to prevent aspiration, and laryngeal vestibule closure ensures no air escapes. The pharyngeal stripping wave propels the bolus downward, aided by symmetrical pharyngeal contractions that ensure efficient movement when no residue is left behind. The pharyngeal esophageal segment, PES, opens fully, allowing the bolus to enter the esophagus unobstructed. The tongue base retracts to meet the posterior pharyngeal wall, ensuring effective downward propulsion. In the final esophageal phase, the vagus nerves remains crucial by providing both motor innervation to the esophageal muscles and sensory innervation to the esophagus, which is important for efficient swallowing. In this phase, the bolus moves through the esophagus with complete clearance, ensuring no residue remains and completing the swallowing process efficiently. Understanding the stages, anatomy, and physiology of a normal swallow is crucial for understanding dysphagia.